Hidden in the rolling hills of West Virginia, there's a small stone monument that's shaped centuries of American history. It's not flashy, it doesn't draw crowds, but the Fairfax Stone marks the very beginning of the Potomac River and the spot where old land disputes and boundary battles once played out. So, what's the story behind this humble rock? Let's rewind to the 1700s. The stone gets its name from Thomas, Lord Fairfax, a British nobleman who was handed a massive chunk of colonial Virginia by King Charles II. We're talking about the Northern Neck Proprietary, a stretch of land wedged between the Potomac and Rappahannock rivers. But where did his land actually end? In 1746, Lord Fairfax's surveyors lugged this stone up into the mountains and dropped it at what they called the fountain, the source of the Potomac River. That little act turned the Fairfax Stone into a big deal. It wasn't just a boundary marker for Fairfax's land. It sparked decades of arguments between Maryland and Virginia, and later between Maryland and the brand new state of West Virginia. For years, everyone fought over who controlled what. Maryland wanted the riverbed. Virginia wanted the water. It took a Supreme Court case in 1912 to finally settle things. The north branch of the Potomac, starting at the Fairfax Stone, would be the official dividing line. The stone you see today isn't the original. It's a replica, at least the second replacement, dedicated as a historic monument in 1957 and now protected as part of a small state park. The site made the National Register of Historic Places in 1970. Geographically, the Fairfax Stone sits right where three West Virginia counties meet, Tucker, Grant, and Preston, and it marks the very western tip of Maryland's jagged border. From here, a trickle of water becomes the mighty Potomac. The North Branch, officially the main stem of the river, winds away through the Allegheny Mountains, tracing a path that's about 101 miles long before it reaches the city of Cumberland, Maryland. Cumberland grew up with the river. In the 1800s, it became known as the Queen City of the Alleghenies and a vital transportation hub. The Chesapeake and Ohio Canal ran 184.5 miles from Washington, D.C., right up to Cumberland's riverfront. The canal was built to move coal and goods west. Today, its path is a favorite route for hikers and cyclists as the C&O Canal National Historical Park. Upstream, the North Branch is held back by the Jennings-Randolph Lake, a dam built in 1982 by the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers. Besides making the area a magnet for recreation, the dam controls flooding and ensures water supplies for the region. Once, the North Branch was choked by industrial pollution, coal mining, factories, you name it. Today, the river's made a comeback. It's a hot spot for fishing, kayaking, and canoeing. The water's cleaner, and the banks are lined with trails like the C&O Canal Towpath and the Great Allegheny Passage, both drawing visitors from all over. From a simple stone in the woods to the heart of a city, the North Branch of the Potomac tells a story of boundaries, geographical, legal, and environmental. And it all starts quietly at the Fairfax Stone. If you like this video and want more stories about the history, wildlife, and simple country life here in the Appalachian Mountains of Western Maryland, hit like and subscribe. And hey, you can find even more of our hillbilly philosophy over on our Facebook page. Thanks for watching.